We saw you arrive on a cinema screen when you came home to be our queen. A young mother, you took on that awesome task and have come up trumps, whatever the ask. It was 70 years ago you started your reign, the likes of which may never be seen again. You've seen political leaders come and go. How you still smiled, I'll never know. The longest serving British monarch that's ever been. You are our much loved Platinum Queen. These Jubilee greetings to you, Your Majesty, come from all your loyal subjects, especially me. Our greetings come to you straight from the heart. To a wonderful lady, always so elegant, so smart. May God bless you all. May God save the Queen.
Amazing. Huge thanks to Mike and Angela for spending the day around and about in those fantastic outfits and crying for all they're worth all around town. We've got a few more things to happen now. I just want to say what a brilliant crowd it is here tonight. So many people, many, many more than we might have expected to come. And it's capping what's been a really amazing day. The sun has shone, everyone's come out, there's been lots of smiles, and it's been amazing. Certainly a brilliant introduction to my year as mayor. We're waiting for the fantastic Reg to light the lamp, but in the meantime, I do believe we have a piper coming from my left. Or my right.
Good evening. Good evening. As you can tell by the accent, I ain't from there. Now, I'm cheating because the tune I'm playing, every piper in the country is going to be trying to play it tonight to celebrate the Queen. It's called De Ragnar, which actually means long reign. Now, it's all well and good Stuart Little deciding he's going to do this tune for us. You seem to forget that the older we get, it's a bit harder to do. So I'm cheating, I've got the music here. If anyone wants to have a go, you're more than welcome. Bear with me, and hopefully it'll go all right. The reason I was going to be over there was the wife was going to be holding this for me so I could cheat in the choir, but it didn't happen. Sara. Anyone see the deliberate mistake there? Sorry about that. The trouble is, you've got very focal glasses and I'm down here. Try it. Try the second bit again. I know. The tune came out about 10 years ago. It wasn't Amazing Grace, but there's another one came out. And this is a beautiful tune, and I was like, I do know it. Take back, and I'll give that to you. You're more than welcome to it.
Thank you. Thank you very much. That was, I felt that through my bones. I don't know if anyone else did, but that was brilliant. Thank you so much. And I think that's the Frome tartan as well, he's got on there. Next we have a bugler who I think is approaching from my left.
No, to your right.
Jesus, I can never tell the difference. Thank you also. Now, I'm pretty sure that someone is going to come in from my left, and I think that might be Reg. We're now about to light the lantern, which is our contribution to the National Beacon lighting, and of course this is Frome, so we don't do beacons, we do lanterns instead, cocky lights. Reg. Big round of applause for Reg. Thank you, Reg.
Really? Oh, wait a minute. Sophistication. Is anyone kind enough to just hold my pole for me? Would they? Anyone? Any volunteers? Right.
Oh, no, come on. Come on.
Yeah. Just hold that for a moment. Just for a moment. Thank you. What you put the lantern down, you see, you've got to think ahead. You have to think ahead. Thank you for that. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this fantastic, unique occasion of 70 years graft by Elizabeth II. And I take my hat off to her immediately for that. I knew her, she's 5 years older than me, and I knew her as a girl. When I was 8 years old, she was 13, when the war started. So I have great feelings for Elizabeth II, and it's that angle that I shall take in my celebration. When I was working on the lamp to prepare it for this evening, I found a difficulty. I could not have the strength to hold this in the right position to light the lantern. So I've had to use a thing called a bypass. Has anyone got a bypass to their heart, have they? Medical term, yes or no? Anyone here? Good. So I've got a bypass that bypasses the usual electronics. So the lamplighter's pole will do a different job, but I'll explain. It's 2 fuels, and there's a pilot light. I hope, is there one up there? Yeah. Thank God for that. And then when I work the trigger, you'll see a flame, I hope. Yes? Yeah. Thank God for that, because I can't look up. Why? Because when I was in the army, they told you should walk straight and erect. And I was watching the television the other night, and I realised I'd got a dysfunction, an erectile dysfunction. So I went to the doctor to ask what could be done about it. He said, sorry, he said, Mr. Ling, he said, but I'm afraid you got it all wrong. And when he explained what that meant, erectile dysfunction, as opposed to arthritis in the neck, I thought, oh dear, well, never mind. Then I had an inspiration. So I went to the chemist to buy these tablets. And I said, could you be kind enough to cut them into quarters? He said, you won't get much of an erection, he said, with a quarter of a tablet. I said, I don't want it for the usual purposes. All I want is that it be sticking out long enough so I don't wet my slippers. Now, we're now going to light the lantern.
That's a good idea.
I think there's a very conservative respect here to the Queen, but I don't like to think she hasn't got a sense of humour. Now, my daughter's going to assist me because I won't be using the lamplighter's pole for this particular function, but I will be using it nevertheless. My daughter. Would you be so kind? I would. Thank you. Now, is it working? Because I can't look up there, you know, I can't see properly. Thank you. Now we come to another purpose of the pole, and you'll see it do a different job now. Can I knock 3 times? I haven't got the microphone, but this is Keith, my gas engineer. He's in charge of the gas. Good evening, Keith.
We put this on just in case.
Can you tell me if the main gas is on or off?
The gas is off at the moment.
On.
If you want it on, we'll put it on.
Please. Main gas. Right. Now, Mr. Engineer, is it on? Oh, it's not yet.
Control valve off.
I need the gas valve on, please.
Control valve on.
Right. Now the control valve.
Control valve on.
Wonderful. Now, God willing, we'll wait a few seconds, and then now that's that job done. Now the fun is going to start, ladies and gentlemen. It's time you stood around doing nothing I'm going to make you all beautiful, and I'm going to introduce you to royalty. You wouldn't believe that, would you? Well, this is what you've got to learn. Where's the words? Can I use the microphone, do you think? Thank you very much. Sorry about that, but my voice is not too hefty at the moment. That's burning beautifully, isn't it, eh? Now that represents the heart of Her Majesty, and it's gold painted, of course, and I think it has the fire of love in it. In fact, I'm sure, because of her history, and that means that she has a burning heart for us, and I'm pleased to say that that is my contribution for her reign, as it were. Now, if you can see those words, I can tell you what they are. You've got to learn this simple little chorus. It says, she was as beautiful as a butterfly, and as proud, because it's a London song, not proud, but proud as a queen, was pretty little Polly Perkins of Paddington Green. Do you think you can remember that? Well, there's the words. Can you all see it? Well, yes or no? Now, you've got to do a little bit of work. As pretty as a butterfly. Now, the girls can flash their eyes or whatever, or they can do something suitable, you know, like this. And as proud, put your finger under your nose to stick your head back. As a queen was pretty little Polly Perkins of Paddington Green. Thank you for the dog, he's learning it already. So let's give it a try. The first line I'll sing, and then you come in with the chorus, I'll tell you when. I'm a broken-hearted milkman, in grief I'm arrayed, through the keeping of a company of a young servant maid, what lived on board wages in a house to keep clean, in a gentleman's establishment in Paddington Green. Now she really was as beautiful as a butterfly. Where is it? And as proud as a queen was pretty little Polly Perkins of Paddington Green. Second verse coming up. At 6 every morning I'd shout, milk hello, and there at the window her sweet face she'd show, with a smile upon her countenance and a light in her eye. If I thought she'd love me, I'd have laid down and died. Do you want to know why I felt like that? She was, tell me, beautiful as a butterfly, and as proud as a queen, was pretty little Polly Perkins of Paddington Green. So I asked her for to marry me, and she said, oh, what stuff, of more nonsense I've had quite enough. At the same time, you've been very kind, but to marry a milkman, she didn't feel inclined. But unfortunately, she was what? As beautiful as a butterfly, and as proud as a queen, was pretty little Polly Perkins of Paddington Green. In 6 months, she married this hard-hearted girl, but it was not a baronet, and it was an earl, and it not was a viscount, but a shade or two worse. was a bow-legged old conductor of a twopenny bus. But she was what? What was she? As beautiful as a butterfly and as proud as a queen was pretty little Polly Perkins of Paddington Green. That was written in 1860, and it went round the world, that song. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. And now, the most important thing is the toast to Her Majesty. Now, where's Mr. Bennett? Right. There, he's going to bring the glass. Don't throw it from there, will you? Now, would you be so kind?
I would.
Thank you. I've got the glass. And where's the bottle? Should be here. There it is. Hold the glass, please. And the bottle. Not the bottle as well. Right, now I'm going to undo this, and the cork is going to go bang, right? And it's going to go up in the air, because that's what